Hello, people, and welcome back to another episode of Elite Weapons in Advanced Warfare. And this time, we're not taking a look at it's interesting elite weapon, but it's not one that many people focus on at all. This is the NA-45 Screamin. Now, if you guys don't know what the NA-45 is, it's a grenade sniper where the first one fires an explosive and the other one fires like a detonator. That's the kind of sniper this is. But this variant in particular, I'm not sure if I like this variant. It has -1 damage, which already kills the weapon, +3 fire rate, and then -2 in handling. Really? But that +3 in fire rate kind of fits. All right, hold on. I'll go into a game. There's no way I'd be able to get good gameplay with this either, so I'm playing with the tracker, because why not, and the variable zoom, because it seems to help me get kills with the variable zoom more than a normal scope does. Also, I'm having flak jacket on, that way I don't explode myself, and danger close, because I definitely need to do more explosive damage to people. So, yeah, I was going into a game of free-for-all with this now and see how I do. So yeah, on
Free for all.
so if anything, go with the NA-45 Ravager, because that's a much better variant to go after. But this is one that not too many people focus on, and I don't like this NA-45 variant, but we're going to be talking about it today. And first of all, it does... crap. It does have -1 damage, which kills the weapon, because, well, the rover is worse, but, fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god, 0-3. Oh my god. So it has -1 damage, which already kills the weapon, because, you need more damage on this weapon. If anything, you want more damage. And the Ravager and the HE do have that. But this has a decrease in damage, which you don't want. Because it affects the amount of explosive damage you do, if anything. So, yeah, I'm seeing to be getting my kills. But you will notice more hit markers with this weapon if you try to explode people. But, the good side of this weapon, and the only good side, which doesn't really feel like it, but you will notice it because it's a +3. Okay, you may not notice it, but oh wow, that's pretty interesting. But you have +3 in fire rate. Now the Ravager variant has -3 in fire rate, which I guess that fire rate on the NA-45 is how fast you can pull the trigger on this weapon. So on the Ravager, I feel like it's slow. I mean, you can still pull it really fast, but it doesn't. It functions really slow. But I feel like the Screamin here functions fast how you shoot it. So like if you pull the triggers as fast as you can, it like goes. So like I'll show an example. I don't think the Ravager. Fuck. So I don't think the Ravager does this, but hold on, where? But I don't think the Ravager does this, but here's the Screamin's rate of fire. So I think that's why that +3 fire rate. I mean, it doesn't feel like a big deal to me because it's only fire rate, and on a semi-auto sniper, like it doesn't feel like a big deal, but it's +3 fire rate, so it should feel like a big deal. But to me, it really isn't. So I feel like this weapon has nothing but downsides. Okay, yes, obviously that isn't true. This weapon does have the +3 fire rate, which I guess is something, and the cool looking gold camo, but who cares? You wanna care about how well the weapon does before you wanna worry about the camo. It's the same deal with the Lynx Kingpin, is that people don't know what's good with the weapon, so they're like, hey, look at the camo. But I always aim for the floor because it's easier for me, because that's the only hard thing surrounding them that I can shoot. for them to explode. Yeah, if that was a Ravager, I'd definitely have him. So, that's the +3 fire rate for you. Whoops. And that's the normal reload in case you shoot by accident. But, this weapon has one more downside, which is -2 handling. So it's gonna have 20% slower sprint out time than normal, which is kinda bad. Like, if it was -1, it's not a huge deal, but it's -2, so it's kinda bad.
Incoming enemy care package.
So I'd say the only good side of this weapon is that if you want to like fire this weapon like really fast on people, I'd say because this weapon is -1 damage and you have a faster firing weapon, I think you're able to kill people faster because there's -1 damage, but and it takes 2 hits to kill. If anything, most of the time it takes 2 hits. Come on,
We're winning.
So
Incoming
yeah, so
enemy care
-2
package.
kind of sucks, and the damage too. All for just a faster fire rate, and I'm not sure if I like that on this weapon, but I think the fire rate is noticeable, unlike the Ravager. But the Ravager needs more damage, so if anything, the Ravager is the best variant of this gun. Unlike the Screamin, it's one of the worst variants of this gun, honestly. But honestly, it is worthy of elite because it has some fire rate change to it, but honestly, it's not that great of a gun. And I say, if anything, if you're trying to fire this weapon so fast, I'd say go with the variable zoom because the normal scope is very hard to use. If you're used to the normal scope and know how to use it, unlike me, then go for the default scope. But I really don't like using the normal scope on this weapon. I'd say this is the only sniper that I like using a variable zoom on. When I use a variable zoom on the Moors and the SVO, or even the Lynx, it has a lot of sway to it, and I don't like that. So if anything, I use the. So yeah, see, I probably would have died there if somebody shot at me after. But if somebody kept shooting on me, I was using the Screamin. I fired that weapon fast and I got the kill. So I probably wouldn't have gotten the Ravager's slow rate of fire. So I'm just saying that. Also, the Exact is another variant with a slower rate of fire by 2. And I just need one more kill. So let's do it. Come on now. There it is, the Screamin' rate of fire. So yeah, the Ravager, when it fires, it functions slower, so therefore you're forced to fire the weapon slower. So I don't have the Ravager on this account. I have the Ravager on my dad's accounts, but here's the NA-45 Screamin! It's kind of like the NA-45 Hurried, where Hurried you have to go faster, therefore there's a faster fire rate, and then Screamin is nothing but Screamin is nothing but that, so it's a +3 fire rate. So the NA-45 Screamin has -1 damage, which is not good. So you want danger close with this thing. It has +3 fire rate, which is a very interesting thing to have, because it's +3. It doesn't feel like a big deal, but you can fire this weapon pretty fast, believe me. It has -2 handling, which kind of sucks. But is this weapon worth keeping? Honestly, in my opinion, no, it's not. It's not a weapon you want to keep in your inventory competitively, but you can keep it if you want to have fun. But the NA-45 Screamin's not really my something I'd go for, but whatever. See you guys for the next.